right, I'm going to steal a famous line. Baby, it's cold outside. Our first slap in the face by winter. But I can't complain. How about you? November, December, priceless. A little bit of flurry out there this morning, but it is chilly. But it's not going to be chilly for long because we have my good friend in Jessica Sinicropi-Elias is back for a return visit to the dog show. We welcome you on a Monday morning, the 4th of January, 2016. And again, belated Happy New Year to all the folks that are checking us out this morning. And we certainly are looking at some cold temperatures this morning and the rest of the day, but it's supposed to get in the 40s by mid-end of week, 45 by Thursday, which isn't all bad. So, Jessica, it's good to have you back. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Now, of course, Jessica was on several weeks ago on this show, and she was based in Seneca Falls down the street on Fall Street. We are below that right now. Go up elevator where we are located and take a right-hand turn and go all the way down. That's where she used to be located, past the deli. And you were enthralled in the big move. And you made a decision some time ago to relocate your business.
Yes.
And tell me about the transition and tell me about how that all went in your mind. Was on a scale of 1 to 10, how did it turn out?
I'd say a 10.
10, good. So
I love the new location.
It is nice. I've been there, as you know.
Yes.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
And so the paperwork and all the different permits and all that stuff went pretty flawlessly? Or not so flawlessly?
Well, nothing goes flawlessly. But then again, would we ever be like learning if nothing, everything went flawlessly? No.
But tell us about the new location, exact location.
Okay, so it's 1530 Marshall Road.
Okay.
Waterloo, New York. 13165.
Right.
And it was actually a Pathway Home, and prior to that, it was DeSica Insurance Company.
Right, I knew that. Yep.
And now it's Jessica and Company, which I love.
Right.
And it's great. It's a lot larger space. We have great parking. It's new, and I don't know. I get excited about going every day.
What about your clients? And you have a very nice list of clients from
I do.
out the
I have
area.
Wonderful clients.
How about their views? They got to be thrilled for you, right?
Oh, yeah. We've had a lot of great response. I mean, everyone's excited and, compliments on how beautiful it is and that they feel really comfortable, and it's a lot lower key, which is nice. I mean, downtown was fun for the 5 years I was there.
Right.
But I was looking for more of a little more relaxed atmosphere and a little bit more private.
Yeah.
Privacy. So I think this offers that.
Well, I think Jess Jimmy's got some photos that you sent in, and we want to probably go to that. Let's start off, and we'll have you explain what we're looking at here. Okay. And that is obviously the outside looking in, right?
Yeah, that's the entranceway. It's the waiting area for the clients.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
this
nice.
it's quite a large yard and parking. This is the waiting area for clients.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. It's all vaulted ceilings and windows, so it has a lot of light, natural light that comes in, which I think is nice. That's one of the styling stations. I think in the back, that's the shampoo room.
How many stations do you have?
I have 6 stations. Okay. And it's all kind of departmentalized, which I like. This is the front door into the entrance of the waiting area. Oh, this is we made it's a mannequin and a dress out of an old dress that I had and pine leaves from my Christmas tree that Melissa Verkey helped put together and designed and decorated, and some candles. I just like the display, and I think it looks really festive for the holiday.
Another station.
Yep, another station. Again, the entranceway. This is the shampoo room. There's a lot of light. I don't know if I took pictures of the vaulted. In the back, I'm making a bridal suite. And, okay, this is the massage room. So I'm looking for a massage therapist. This is the massage room that we created. And, this is a massage room as well. That's looking from my station out the window.
A lot of light, as you were pointing out.
Yeah, a lot of natural light, which is really good for hair color. You'll want not that's the front desk, where you make appointments and we check you out. And actually, my friend made that vase. Faith Tam made that vase of flowers for me as a opening gift. So I'd like to thank her for that. Yeah, and we decorated the front for Christmas with lights, and it's really has a warm, welcoming feeling, which
it's nice.
I really like.
Well, that's great. Talk about the people that actually were doing a lot of work for your renovation. Give me some names about who were helping out, and give credit to those folks that made this as beautiful as it is.
Okay, well, first and foremost, my Scott-Elias, my husband,
right?
He jackhammered the floor for me. Him and his cousin Dominic Bella.
Excuse me.
And Joe Mall, of course, helped us with a lot of the renovations. My mother and father-in-law, Dan and Terry Elias, and I had Danny Rosada do the floor.
Danny, my buddy.
Oh my God, he's the greatest.
Yeah.
And Frank DiDona. They did an amazing job on the floor.
Frank is good.
Thanks to Sarah Ferrara, who suggested the floor, which everybody raves about and everyone loves, and it's really easy to clean, and I love it. And let's see. Oh God, the painter. He was amazing. Dave Vaca. He did a great job. The Arnold brothers did our sheetrocking, and my mother-in-law and I did some painting. She painted the trim. My father-in-law put it up.
That's good.
God, I hope I'm not forgetting anyone.
That's okay.
But everybody my Uncle Jim and my Aunt Diane also helped. My dad came there to supervise sometimes.
That's what I'd be doing.
So no, everyone in my family helped
out.
me, and people helped, move the stuff. Lexi Westcott helped me move, and Melissa Verkey, me, myself, my husband, Joe Mall. I mean,
a
all
lot of people.
those. Yeah, just great people. We have great friends. And the people that didn't help all asked me, what could I do to help? We have a trailer. So thank you to all of those people, too.
And you're still working at it. I mean, you're still improving.
Oh, yeah. I'm still improving it, yeah.
That's the main thing.
The fun part.
Talk about the massage therapist. You're looking for someone to do that.
Yes, I am.
Okay. And how hard will that be to find somebody? Is there...
Well, I contacted all the massage schools in the area, and I have contact with... she was the former... at the chiropractic college, she was the teacher for the adjustments.
Okay.
Eileen Santapadre, who now is a massage therapist. So she's been helping me find someone adequate for the job. I'm not just looking for anyone.
No, I agree. And, your standards are high.
True.
Right? And you want someone that knows what they're doing and be someone that people look forward to getting a massage.
Yeah.
As I pointed out to you, put my name on the list early on.
I will. I will do that.
Nothing like a massage. I got to tell you a quick story. When I was in Vegas,
Vegas.
Years ago, I had won enough points on those machines or the card games we were playing, and I got a gift certificate for a massage, and it was the greatest experience I ever had in my life. I walked in, and we were staying at the Bellagio.
Oh, nice.
Me and Mary, and I had a choice of getting this massage, set a time, played cards the night before till like 4 in the morning, which is typical of me when we're in Vegas. And I got about 3 hours sleep, but I got up and I wasn't sure to go through with the massage, but I walked down and I was asked to select a person who was going to do it. They had us, lined up like three. Mm-hmm. There was a burly-looking guy, a real tall, thin guy, and this Scandinavian woman with blonde hair, good-looking woman. And I chose the woman. I chose. And Jim, I got to tell you, it was the greatest 45 minutes of my life. They turned down the lights.
Yes.
Frank Sinatra music in the background. And I swear to God, I was in a different world. It was the most sensational experience. I mean, it was phenomenal.
Great.
And I got out of there, and I walked into the casino and met Mary, and she said, how'd it go? I said, it was fabulous. It was fabulous.
Yeah.
And it was free, except for the tip.
Yeah.
And you don't leave those people $2, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
Yeah.
And so I will be checking it out
once
once you're open for the massage.
Yes,
Now, you were going to do Jessica Sinicropi-Elias is my special guest. She's back talking about her new location, Jessica and Company up in Waterloo. Jess, you were going to talk about some shout-outs you wanted to give today, too.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Drexler was in early this morning.
My buddy, the doc.
Yeah, and he said to say hello to you. I'd also like to give a shout-out to George Dopowski, who did help us on our toilet incident at the salon. I was remembering that as I was sitting here listening to. But
you also want to push some products you're working on,
too.
too.
Yeah. So we're going to do, hopefully, some new products. This is instantly ageless. I don't know. I hope everyone can see it. It's awesome for let's see, for wrinkles. I mean, this is like the Botox equivalent, and I love it. And of course, it makes me look younger every day.
That's right.
So I encourage everyone to come out and check it out. I can give you a sample. And I actually flew down. The company flew me down to Florida, and I met with the owners, wonderful people, and I fell in love with the product. And so here it is. And now I retail it at the salon, and it is based on stem cell research. So I think that it is, up and coming. And I think it's new age, which I'm always into new things.
Right.
Speaking of new things, Deep Shine Color. This is unbelievable. It's touch-ups. And so let's say you need to get your roots done. I mean, I know you guys don't need to get your roots done, but these ladies that, can't go the extra week, and they are seeing gray. This is a brush and a brush and an applicator, and it has the color for your hair, so you can just touch it up on your regrowth and hide the gray for the extra week. And I use it on my eyebrows, and today I used it on my eyebrows because I think it's really nice for your eyebrows as well, even if they're gray. So even though mine aren't gray yet, but nobody would know because of course I used it. So I really like that. And what I'd like to do for the new year is every week do a product, or every month do a product that I choose that I really think that is worthwhile,
right?
And new wave. So those are some of the things.
And you have some famous person coming in.
Yes, I do. Myron Daniels is a stylist in California who I met through a couple people in the industry. I took his class in the summer, and I signed up for him to come privately to the salon, and he does Nicole Kidman's hair.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's
is
impressive.
like, wow. Yeah, and he's done a lot of, fashion weeks in New York and in Los Angeles, and he's a great guy, really down to earth, very talented. So I'm looking forward to him coming to the salon and teaching me and the other girls cutting and coloring.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're going to let your viewers and let your Facebook friends know the exact time and so forth, and when that's going to happen?
I will. Actually, I'm going to post it after it happens. It's going to happen on February 24th.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, a lot to talk about. Jessica Sinicropi-Elias is my special guest, talking about her new location and some of the new products that she's offering. And when you were offering those products, it flashed back that I thought I was doing a QVC segment.
Well, hey, I'd love to be on QVC.
Oh, I bet you would. You could sell some products, too.
No doubt.
Call 1-800. Elias, we'll come up with another name, but it's great. Jessica's with us for the entire show this morning. We'll take our commercial break and pay homage to the fine folks that make my show possible. And when we come back, we'll have a few sports topics to run through. Then we'll come back to Jessica and wrap this baby up. It's Weber this week on a chilly. If you're going out, folks, wear the earmuffs. Take it from the dog. We'll be back. Cayuga Lake National Bank. Bill Ryan and his team for all of your banking needs. Offices in Union Springs and Aurora. A fine sponsor of this show for over 30 years. DA Liquor, Seneca Falls. Amy Padula and her great team will find that right spirit for you every time. Good Hotel welcomes you to come out and enjoy the revitalization of this historical landmark. Wednesdays, don't forget Ladies' Night with special price drinks and half-priced appetizers. Tap is Thursday, and their chef serves a dinner special every night. The Gould Hotel in Seneca Falls. Steve Wadhams, Wadhams Enterprises, your employer of choice. Proud supporter of this show and local athletics. Bob and Leslie Oman, owners of the Oman Theater, in Lions as well as the Newark Pilots, a minor league baseball team with a major league ballpark. SenecaFallsCountryClub.com, awesome 18-hole layout, offering a 12-month payment plan. Home of the toughest par 4 in Central New York. Wilson Press, WPress.com. Seneca Falls, Rich Ricky, my good friend, and his team can handle all of your printing and mailing needs. Rich Ricky, Wilson Press, a fine sponsor of Weber This Week. Well, it might be cold outside, but it's warm inside. The dog with you here on Weber This Week on the 4th of January. Jessica Sinicropi-Elias, my special guest, as we always do, though, it's segue of our show. A couple of sports topics for you football fanatics, and it's time to talk fanatics as the playoffs begin this coming weekend, wild card weekend. Let's run them down for you. If you missed it this morning, had not have a chance to watch ESPN yet, hard to believe. Saturday at 4:35, it'll be Kansas City visiting Houston. That game will be broadcast on ESPN. That's at 4:35 coming up Saturday, the first game of the wild card weekend. And then at 8:15 on Saturday night, if you're not taking your loved one out for dinner, it'll be Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati at Cincinnati on CBS. Those are the games scheduled for Saturday. On Sunday, we continue with wild card weekend. NBC will have the coverage of Seattle, who's playing great football. They demolished Arizona yesterday in Arizona. Seattle travels to take on a team that knocked off Green Bay last night, the Minnesota Vikings, who are looking really good. Seattle at Minnesota, 1 o'clock, 1:05 to be exact. NBC will have that for you. And Green Bay, what's happened to the Green Bay Packers? They're not playing with much life. Looks like Aaron Rodgers is not on full scale ahead. And the Packers now will have to travel since they did not win their division. That was for the division title last night. Green Bay will travel to take on the Washington Redskins. You talk about a story. How about Washington? I think they started this year 1-4. They were talking about getting rid of the entire administration down there, and they had major issues, and now all of a sudden they're hosting a wild card game, taking on Green Bay, 4:40 on Fox on Sunday. Jimmy, Mike Hopkins, of course, the SU coach, sort of struggling as the interim coach, 4-4, I believe. Your views on Mike so far? I know it's not a training period for him because he's got the job. A lot of people in the Syracuse area are saying the Clemson game and upcoming 2 games before they get Jimmy back. What's your view on Hopkins and what he's done so far?
I think it's like anything else in this world. If you do it for the first few times, it's not going to be as good as if you've done it for 1,000 times. So gotcha. Hopkins, this is his first experience on the bench as a head coach, and it's not under ideal circumstances because it's not his program yet.
Right.
So that makes it even harder. This team is the most talented team that we've ever had, and I feel bad for Hopkins, but I do feel that Boeheim's a better option for us, to be on the bench in these games, and I can't wait for him to get back. But nothing against Hopkins. I'm still glad he's going to take over for Boeheim, in a couple more years.
And without further ado, certainly we got to talk about Tom Coughlin. The clock is ticking. What's going to happen to Tom? A lot of people think he will not get fired because he's won 2 Super Bowls. Speculation is that they will ask him to resign and move away from the organization. That's the speculation. It was on social media all last night. ESPN has had it on this morning. They're supposed to meet with Tom today, the ownership, and it'll be interesting to see if that develops. I think I would be shocked if Tom remained there. They've had 4 straight years without a playoff. They have looked really bad. Their defense is terrible, to be honest with you. They're giving up 30, 35 points a game. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to Tom. We need make no excuse for Tom Coughlin. He's a great guy. He's one of our famous athletes of the area of all time. But I don't know if that marriage is going to continue, Jimmy.
Think he'll move back to Waterloo when he retires?
I don't think so.
No?
I think West Palm Beach might be a better choice. I think he's collected like $40 or $50 million in his tenure there, so I don't think it's a matter of money. But
could have any house he wants in Waterloo.
Yes, he could. He could buy Jessica and Company.
That's right.
That's right.
Hey, come bring it on.
He could be your
Money
new
talks.
massage therapist.
Anything is. Maybe he could be the new massage therapist. I'll send him a letter.
That's right. So anyways, we'll have to wait and see what happens to Tom. I think a decision should be made today. And again, I'm not feeling sorry for the guy. He's a phenomenal coach. I just think the Giant fan base is screaming for change. They're not used to not making the playoffs. And the Giants pack in the stadium every single game. So it's a matter of you got to take care of the fans once in a while. And I think the mayor and the other owner probably will make a decision. And they're not going to axe him. They're going to probably talk to him about it's time to move on, and we'll go our separate ways. Well, we're not going our separate ways. We go back to Jessica. And Jessica, of course, you talked earlier about the move. You're thrilled with what has happened.
Yes.
It's turned out great. You gave it a scale on 1 to 10, a 10. And certainly you got to be thrilled with the way it turned out because, it could have been a nightmare city, right? Like a horror film. But it hasn't turned out that way.
No,
I mean, a lot of people make moves. A lot of people create businesses or move to locations. They have all kinds of major issues and delay. Yours certainly was well done.
Well, I mean, that's where I really built my clientele.
Right.
Was in Waterloo.
Exactly.
So I feel like it's like coming home,
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, certainly you talked about looking for a massage therapist, and certainly that's going to be important. As you look forward, you're always looking to expand your enterprise.
Always.
And you're always thinking of ways to improve it for the clientele.
True.
And, you have a very, great client list. I mean, you have people that live and die with your business, and that's good.
I do. I do like the dynamic duo.
And
you know who those gals are.
I think it might be my wife and Sandy. Okay. My best friend Sandy and my wife Mary. They're looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, by the way.
Yeah, they're the greatest.
They are. But I know a lot of people have sent out best wishes for you, and
thank you.
I had an opportunity to come up and see you in the new place, and I'll stop in every so often.
You're always welcome.
When I know you're serving free food or free drinks, but I'll make sure I'm not missing those days. Now, as far as anybody from your list of clients that you had in Seneca Falls decide that the trip was too long, that hasn't been an issue for people driving the extra 3 miles?
I don't think that
that's an issue.
I don't see that it's an issue. Actually, that road is traveled quite often.
Oh, it is.
Because there's a school across the street.
Exactly.
Scoia School.
Right.
Stu Shepard's a wonderful man next door. His place is always busy. I've actually got a lot of people on that road, 96 South, stopping in, neighbors that have stopped in to give me cookies and things, which is great.
That's nice.
It's a very nice area, and I can't see any issue with that at all.
That's great.
A lot of people love the parking.
I appreciate it. And I don't obviously get my hair done with you, but
Yeah.
I know it was great to pull in there and not have to worry about finding a spot.
I mean, downtown was counterproductive. With the 2-hour parking limit.
Oh, don't get me going on that.
Don't get me going either. But I wish the downtown well here in Seneca Falls, and I think that there is. With the casino coming in now and Waterloo renovating downtown, I think that you're going to see over the next 5 years a significant change in downtown Waterloo and with the casino coming. So I look forward to that.
Now, you're an innovative individual. We've been friends a long time.
True.
Here's what you can do. You can talk to the Wilmots
I already have.
of the Lago operation, and I could see a slot machine, Jessica and Company. And if it comes
That's
up,
great.
Well, I'm always thinking about gambling. But if it comes up, Jessica and Company, across, that means you're a winner, and you would get a free certificate to come to your hairstylist, and you would get national fame.
That is a great idea, Harold. I might steal that idea.
See, it's got to be across the bar. All three have to match.
That's right.
And I thought Jessica and Company. Hey, free certificate and a drink.
I love it.
Let's
Sold.
see. I like it. I'll play that machine. I know Mary will as well. So, Listen, we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, and
Yes, thank you.
I want to thank you for coming in as usual. It's almost 5 to 10. It's pretty scary how fast the show goes.
I know it
But
is.
you're always invited to come back, and I will be up to see you, and let me know when that massage therapist is on duty, will you?
Yes, I will.
Because the dog needs to get another massage.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, by the way, before we leave, Jessica, and come, just a reminder, if you'd like to appear on this show, and why not, we have a lot of fun, as you can tell. It's pretty easy. Just get a hold of Jim Sinicropi, our owner, producer, director of all of our basketball broadcasts. Let us know when you can come in. We'll try to get you a schedule. The good news is I'm booked out now through February, which I feel is great because we're out about 7 weeks.
That's great.
I don't have to worry about, geez, who's coming in next week. Just to give you an idea who's coming on the show in the next few weeks, Jessica knows him very well. Jim Spina, my good friend. Mr. Clemson Jim, he'll be donned with his Clemson uniform on next week because that's the National College Championship game next Monday night. Clemson taking on those big bad bruisers from Alabama. The Las Vegas odds makers don't think much of Clemson's chance, even though they're seeded number 1. They have Alabama favored by 7 points, which is huge in a big championship game. And after I watched Alabama crush Michigan State, I can see where they come up with a line, Jim. They are tough, Alabama. They are brutal.
Yeah,
tough.
but Clemson's been that team that hasn't gotten the respect. They
That's
feel
right.
like they're disrespected all season long, so this is just status quo for them. And, of course, Syracuse being in the ACC, you got to root for Clemson to win.
That's right. So Jim Spina will be here, and I'm sure he'll be donned with all his Clemson garb, and we'll have him. And, of course, that night will be the championship game. He can talk for the whole half hour on my show about his Clemson Tigers. Also on the 18th, we're talking about bringing in Dave Herbst, who is the founder of the Geneva Red Wings, along with my buddy Bob Omen. They'll be in talking about the perfect game collegiate baseball league, of course, based in Newark, where we always are there. My wife and Sandy and Jean and have a good time going to baseball in Newark. Now Geneva is part of that league in 2016, which will be great. Great rivalry, only 15 miles apart. So Dave Herbst, who I've never met, will be in with Bob Omen talking about the upcoming season and why did Geneva decide to go into that league finally after playing not out of that league. So it'll be interesting to talk to him about that. And, of course, on the 25th, Jess will get a kick out of this. I, of course, never liked the Buffalo Bills, even though they won yesterday against the Jets. I like to mock them a little bit since they've gone 16 years without a playoff bid. I've always picked on Rex Ryan, the coach, calling him Barnum and Bailey, like going to the state fair. So I'm going to mock Rex Ryan and do a mock Rex Ryan show on the 25th. And, yes, Rex Ryan, because they didn't make the playoffs and he guaranteed one, should have taken a pie in the face for his stupidity. The dog will take a pie on the 25th right here live on this show. And Jimmy's looking forward to that. That'll be on the 25th. We'll mock the Bills. And at the end of the show, Tara Irway, who works for Jim downstairs, will hit me in the face with a pie. That should be fun on the 25th. Jess won't miss that show. So we like to have some fun. And, of course, on February the 1st, a guy that I've been trying to get on for a couple of years, Dr. Rodney Littlejohn, Jess, who's a very busy guy.
Yes.
Oh, is he busy? But he's got that circle. He's coming on the dog show on February the 1st. So if you want to come on, just let us know. And by the way, upcoming shows we'll have Tim Luce and John Clear. I was out with my good friend Frank Eldridge the other day for the swearing-in ceremony. They are the new sheriff and undersheriff. I called their office this morning. We're trying to work on a date for that, to have them come in. They're the brand new sheriff and undersheriff. And, of course, we had great reviews on the appearance of Jack Stenberg and Gary Sullivan, who were on last week on the dog show. So, Jess, continued success to you, and Happy New Year, and I'll be in touch.
Happy New Year to you.
All right, and by the way, let's give credit to Jess. She did something kind to our heart. She brought us coffee this morning. Nice, hot coffee. Thanks, Jess. All right, folks, take care. You enjoy your weekend. Check out Jessica and Company. And if you're a massage therapist, you know what you're doing, contact 1-800-JESSICA.
No, contact 315-712-4042.
Got it. Let's give that number one more time.
315-712-4042.
I like it. You may be her next massage therapist working for Jessica and Company. And I hear she's a good boss. Take care, everybody. Speaking for Jim Sinicropi and Jessica Sinicropi-Elias, the dog, bidding you a farewell. And again, if you go out today, baby, put on those earmuffs. It's chilly outside. We'll catch you next week.